Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Bree. I am a full-time online reseller and I sell on Poshmark and Mercari. This week's video is a What Sold Wednesday video where I report in to go over all of the items that sold in my Poshmark closet as well as my Mercari store. This week's total gross sales were over $1,600. So if you want to see what sold, keep watching. As usual, I will be going through all of the items that sold in my Poshmark closet first, and then I will report what Mercari items sold at the end. And I also read off of my laptop, so I look down a lot, and I read off of my Excel spreadsheet as well, because I like to keep things organized and keep things on an Excel spreadsheet, so I have all my numbers and all that fun mathematical stuff. All right, so let's get started. So this week will be ran for the week of May 16th to May 22nd. Any items that sold after 11:59 p.m. on May 22nd will not be part of this week's video. Okay, so for the 16th on Poshmark, I had two sales. The first thing that sold was a Hermes silk scarf, tie, or jewelry orange small box. Now this is an empty box that you can use to gift to somebody, or if you are traveling or you need to store your Hermes silk scarf or men's necktie or jewelry, and you just want to keep it safe. This is what it's for. Maybe yours got damaged, who knows, but it sold for $22, and after fees I got $15.88. And then the second thing that sold on the 16th was this adorable Stella and Dot tan leather and bronze white beaded wrap cuff bracelet. It's really long, but then you can double wrap it around your wrist. It is so cute. It's perfect for this time of year. This sold for $20, and after fees I got $14.28. My computer was laggy, sorry. Then on the 17th, I had four sales. The first thing that sold was a Freddie booty. This is what I titled it because it makes your booty look so delicious. Okay, so this is the Freddie Booty WR.UP jeans, jeggings. I just called it every name in the book. These sold for $68, and after fees, I got $54.40. These were also in a recent haul that I did. So if you saw that video that I put up, they sold that quickly. I think it was less than 2 weeks these sold. The next thing that sold on the 17th was a Valentino red large sunglasses case with a lens cloth. And there was also extra gems on, like little crystals in a baggie in this, and just in case you happen to have those Valentino sunglasses with the little crystal bejewels on the side and they fall off, you can just re-glue them on. So this sold for $21, and after fees I got $16.80. And then the next thing that sold was a vintage sterling silver 925 stamped beautiful rose flower and leaves ring. This was so cute. I almost kept it, but it wasn't my size. This sold for $35, and after fees I got $28. And then the last thing that sold was, and this was also in a recent haul video when I went thrifting, and I made a big fuss over these because they were vintage wide leg, like Jenko kickwear UFO style skater mall rat jeans. Awesome. And they sold within, I think, a week. I think it was less than a week they sold. Anyway, these vintage 90s wide leg skater jeans, they were by the brand called Cinnamon, Sinnamon. These sold for $75, and after fees I got $58.28. Then on the 18th I had four sales again. It's weird. I'm having these weeks back to back to back where I sell consistently 2 things a day or 3 things a day. This week it's 4. So, I mean, if it keeps going up, I'm cool with that. All right. Anyway, the first thing that sold on the 18th was this Versace metallic gold chain wristlet zip around wallet. It also holds your cell phone. It fit my phone. I have an iPhone SE, so it would have fit like a 7 or I think a 7S or an SE. And I'm not sure about Android. But anyway, that was all in the description. I put all of that in the description so the buyer was aware if their phone fit or not. Check the measurements because I measure everything. Anyway, this sold for $38. And after fees, I got $28.68. And then the next thing that sold that day was a bundle. And this bundle had 4 items in it. I will list them here. First was an Adidas men's black and white sliders, sandals. Then there was a pair of Nike training Zoom Fit white, purple, and pink sneakers. And a Kate Spade light gray pebbled leather zip around wallet. And lastly, it was a Coach black embossed large hard shell sunglasses case for traveling. So cute. All this stuff was so cute. Okay, so anyway, and in good shape. This bundle sold for $77, and after fees I got $61.60. And then the next thing that sold was, this was also in a recent haul that I did. I think this sold in, I believe it was like 2 days. I had it up in my closet and on Mercari. This sold on Poshmark in 2 days. So if you see J. Jill bags, pick them up, especially if they're leather. Pick them up. So this J. Jill red, blue, and black plaid cotton. It was cotton and leather material. Tote shoulder bag sold for $36, and after fees I got $27.08. And then the last thing that sold on the 18th was an authentic Prada black faux leather eyeglasses hard shell case, and this sold for $18, and after fees I got $14.40. Then on the 19th I had 7 sales. The first thing that sold was a vintage Coach 5107 khaki tan signature canvas and white leather mini hobo double buckle handbag. That was a very long title. It sold for $50, and after fees I get $40. And then the next thing that sold that day was this was the humdinger of the week, and I was so happy to sell these. I sold them for a little less than I planned, but the ROI on this was just phenomenal. Okay, so this was an authentic Chanel gold 4092-B crystal non-prescription sunglasses with a hard shell case. These were gorgeous. The only flaw, which was disclosed in the listing, is the locking C logo on one of the side of the lenses was missing a couple of the crystals. It was really honestly hardly noticeable, but you have to disclose that because the buyer's aware. These sold for $345, and after fees I got $276. I will be completely honest with you, these came in a lot that I found of sunglasses, designer and non-designer, and my average cost of goods for that lot was under $2 a pair. So that is a flip if I've ever seen one. Awesome ROI. Okay, so the next thing that sold, if I could have like 1 million of those, I would be rich. Anyway, so the next thing that sold was a Lucky Brand shell embossed floral leather suede 70s style hippie boho belt. I also, sorry, I'm getting distracted because I'm remembering this was also in a recent haul. So if you're on my channel, you're subscribed and you've seen previous haul videos, this was, what have I had it? Like 3 weeks max. This sold for $22, and after fees I got $15.88. It was so cute. It reminded me of the 70s, like big time. Next up, another thing that was in a recent haul is these Ariat. You'll remember, I think this was last week. I've had these up for not even 7 days, and they sold for full asking price. So if you see Ariat leather Western cowboy boots, cowgirl preferred, because they typically sell faster just because of the platforms. Women tend to shop more often than men, but men sell too, so pick them up. Ariat is a great brand. Dingo is another good brand. What's the other? Oh, Fry, of course. Fry is a great brand. Ariat, they are in and out of my store in like a week. Anytime I get a good pair of boots, they're gone because they're a great brand. So anyway, I'm rambling. These are Ariat black leather heritage R-toe Western women's boots sold for $105, and after fees I got $84. And then the next thing that sold was a pair of Prada VPR-16H women's two-tone black and off-white. It was like a creamy, it was more white than cream, but it wasn't like bright white. So I just said off-white. Two-tone black often and off-white prescription eyeglasses with a matching case. These sold for $75, and after fees, I got $60. The next thing that sold was a vintage hippie boho gypsy silver and amber circle oval. Oh yeah, this was sterling silver with amber. I put all those fun names in the title because buyers sometimes just search for like boho ring or vintage hippie ring. So I put all those keywords in the title as well as in the description to help broaden my audience and potential buyer group. Yes. I think that's called reach. I forget. Anyway, this sold for $22, and after fees, I got $17.60. And then the last thing that sold was a brand new Adidas white and black classic pinstripe button down long sleeve men's shirt. This sold for $16, and after fees, I got $12.80. Then on May 20th, I had 3 sales. The first thing that sold was actually to a viewer. So hello, thank you so much for buying this. I'm so glad you love it, and your kind words touched my heart. Thank you so much. This was a Fossil vintage floral coin purse. So cute. This sold for $12, and after fees, I got $7.33. And then the next thing that sold was a pair of Prana Cara, Kara was the name of these pants. Prana Cara olive army military green jean pants. I laugh at my titles, but like, it sounds silly. But if you think about it, it has all the keywords. So who cares if it sounds silly? Just make sure you put all your keywords in your title, because that will help you get the buyer that you're looking for. And who's looking for, they might be looking for it and they can't find it because other people aren't putting those keywords in the title. So they're happy to find yours. Anyway, these sold for $30, and after fees, I got $24. And then the last thing that sold was these are a pair of Coach Barrett black and gray white canvas leather embossed sneakers. These sold for $34, and after fees, I got $27.20. Then on the 21st, I had 4 sales. So the first thing that sold was this vintage Dooney & Burke duck embossed cream and tan leather satchel. I called it a doctor bag. It reminded me of that. So cute. I think it was supposed to have a crossbody strap, but it didn't. But I actually personally think it looks cuter being carried like on your arm, like a little satchel. This sold for $60, and after fees, I got $48. And then the next thing that sold was, this was also in a haul, I think it was about a month ago. So I've had this for about a month, maybe a month and like a week or 2. I forget, but it was 2 or 3 hauls ago. This was a adorable Dooney & Burke light blue and chocolate brown leather satchel tote bag with red interior lining. It looked brand new, but it wasn't, so I didn't say it was new. This sold for $115, and after fees, I got $92. The next thing that sold was, if you follow me on Instagram, you'll see these in photos. I think I've had these since January. It is May, and I just sold a pair of UGG boots in May. So I'm going to tell you from my own personal experience, this is totally your call. If you are a reseller and you're looking like what type of inventory should you buy, I understand that it is warm out and it is nearing summer. But I will highly suggest, if you find a pair of UGG boots that are in good shape and at the right price, and right price meaning like under 12 bucks, buy them, because people buy Uggs all year round from my experience. I know it sounds so silly to sell a pair of really hot boots like these in May. Like, when are you going to wear them? But you never know. Maybe they're going on vacation somewhere where it's cold. Maybe they're going to the Poconos, or they're going to the mountains and they need something warm. I am a believer in buying an item that catches your eye no matter what season it is, because it's going to sell. Even if it doesn't sell right now, it's going to sell. It's going to be cold eventually. Even though it's warm right now, it's going to get cold. And if you have to wait until the fall to sell it, so what? And it's going to sell. And if you are like in the fall, sometimes you'll sell a bathing suit in the fall because people go on vacation. So my tip to you is to pick up, if you see an item and you like it and you're like, oh, but it's not the right season, pick it up, list it, photograph it, get it up. Somebody's going to buy it. I promise. Somebody is going to buy that. especially if it's in good shape. Anyway, these are UGG, very, very rare UGGs. These were called the Lida, L-I-D-A, Mongolian boot. They're so funny. They funny because they're adorable, but they have pony hair. Like, it looks like a pony. Like, anyway, you can see them right here. They sold for $150, and after fees, I got $120. I'm holding up this whole video about a pair of UGG boots. Sorry. Okay, and the last thing that sold that day was a pair of Y2K Anthropologie white platform espadrille sneakers. These were made in Spain. These sold for $30, and after fees, I got $24. Then on Sunday, the 22nd, last day of the week, I had 5 sales. The first thing that sold was a Steve Madden pebbled vegan leather and suede. So the outside was faux, the inside was real. Kind of weird. But this was an open style tote, and it sold for $25, and after fees I got $18.28. The next thing that sold was I just got these too, and I'm pretty sure I had them in, no, I didn't put them in a haul video because I did like a random shopping trip last week. Yeah, last week. And I totally impromptu. And I got a ton of stuff, and I wish I did a haul video because more than half of the stuff that I got has sold already. I'm like, oh my God, like I hit the mother load. Anyway, I picked up these cute I picked up these cute Kate Spade open toe, black sparkle peep toe, formal evening special occasion shoes. I'm going to be completely honest. These were priced at $3.99. Now, my total cost of goods for that day, I think averaged around like $7 something. So even still, these sold for $60, and after fees, I got $46.28. Great profit, great ROI. And it was funny because I was on my way out the door from the store, and I'm like going through the shoes. I'm like, hey. So, and I was like, oh, these are cute and sparkly. I'm like, Kate Spade, picking them up. Pick up Kate Spade shoes. Not all of them sell for tons of money, but especially if they are leather or they're like a formal heel or even flats. I've sold cute, like bedazzled Kate Spade flats for decent money, like over $40. So just pick them up. If you're spending more than like $10, you gotta just do your research, check the comps for that style of a shoe to see if it's worth your time having to photograph, list it, hold it, ship it, all that fun stuff. But 9 times out of 10, Kate Spade shoes sell pretty quickly, and they sell for good money. So pick them up if you see them out at the store. Okay, the next thing that sold was this adorable pink ruffle blue floral leopard print polka dot party dress patchwork fairy dress. I called it a fairy dress because if I could create a cute little fairy baby in a dress, it would look like this because it's got like the little points at the bottom. So cute. This was my daughter's. This is a 2T, and it's sold for $15, and after fees I got $12. And then the next thing that sold was a pair of Athleta dark gray ultimate stash pocket capri leggings. These sold for $19, and after fees I get $15.20. And then the last thing that sold for the week on Sunday, May 22nd, was this Maui Jim matte black and gold trifold foldable sunglasses case. This sold for $12, and after fees I got $9.05. Now we're going to move on over to Mercari. I had 3 sales for the week. Now with Mercari, it's weird. I didn't have any sales all week. And then again, just like last week, and I had 3 sales in like 24, not 48 hours, but like 24-ish, almost 48 hours. So in like a day and a half, I sold 3 things. So I guess weekends are like picking up for Mercari, but the weeks, I just get a lot of likes. And I do send offers out, but nobody bites. So I don't know. I'm still new to Mercari, so I'm still figuring it out. But anyway, the first thing that sold this weekend, it sold on May 21st, which was Saturday. That was a pair of BOC Born on Concept. Just noticed this was falling down. Sorry. Born on Concept black leather floral cork wedge sandals. These sold for $22, and after fees, I got $10.87. And then the next thing that sold was this Michael Kors chocolate brown leather woven with a gold buckle women's belt. It was like a braided more woven than braided women's belt. It was really nice. This sold for $24, and after fees I get $15.73. And then the last thing that sold was a pair of Vans. These were a kid's size, like not toddler, but not like big kid. It was like in the middle, so we'll just say girls, like regular girl size. This Vans off the wall skate sneaker, purple, pink, and blue rainbow glitter ombre look. These are so cute. It says it's a youth 12, so I guess it's like in between like my daughter's age and then like a big kid. This sold for $20, and after fees I get $9.13. So that brings my entire week's total gross sales for both Poshmark and Mercari to $1,673.00, and my total net was, after fees, not including cost of goods or taxes that I keep aside for my quarterly taxes, the total net was $1,308.13. That's a really good week. If every week could be like this, I'd be very, very happy. So I'm hoping this is the beginning of something good, because the past couple weeks have been pretty slow, as you can see in my previous videos. So that pretty much completes this week's video for What Sold Wednesday. I would love to know, how was your week? Did you have a good week, a bad week, steady? I'd love to have a chat down in the comments down below. And if I would like to know, what platforms do you sell on? Which one is your favorite? Which one's the best performing one right now for you? And did you sell any items this week that were like a big ticket item that you made a really big profit on? If you did, share it down below. I'd love to hear from you. All right, well, that's pretty much it. If you are new here to my channel, please subscribe, because I put new videos out every week and sometimes multiple times a week. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to say hi, hello, how are you? How's your week going? Have a chit chat, leave a comment down below. I hope you guys have a lovely rest of your week, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.